Yeah, and that should be fine. Hey, let me know if like 480 is a decent level or if that's like crap. Hey, can you hear me? Uh in the chat. All right, let's have a look. We'll probably have to restart this thing then. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. A crazy little thing called love. Alright. Now, I'm a little worried if it won't let me go between. Yeah, that's concerning if it won't let me change between the two of them. I'm probably going to have to put this over here on the other desktop to get this to work properly. Hey, hey. Have I... I was. Frontier seems to have done something to the way that the windowless mod works, like the borderless window. So I think I'm gonna have to do it on the multi-desktop. It's a bloody good thing Windows decided to build this in. But I don't know if it's gonna work because basically I can't Alt-Tab out of New Vegas and tab back in. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna start the stream if I can't tab in and tab out. Is there... Does streamer mode automatically start a stream? I'm gonna have a look at this. Streamer mode is enabled. Automatically enable. Alright. And Discord is active. There's gotta be an option for windowed, borderless, whatever. Madness. I'm gonna just have a quick look in the menu here. Because when I... Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and have a smoke. I ain't stopping you. Yar. Get a smoke, get a sweater. Alright, in the meantime... How would I normally set borderless mode? So, options. Widescreen, HDR, windowed. Widescreen. Okay. That's not gonna do it, Chief. That's gonna put me in a very small window, which I guess could work. Let's quickly have a look at New Vegas. Borderless window mode. So I'll need one tweak and a full screen windowed mode. One tweak, yeah. So I used to have that installed. It's not been installed if my most recent one. Let's add that to my extender list. Cool. So hopefully that's all we need. Let's close that down. Yes, so, found out what was causing it there. Also, is my caps lock on? Hello? Salut? Hey, hey, hey! So it turns out that I used to have one tweak turned on all the time, and I, during my madness inspired by none of my mod lists working, I turned it on at a different, I turned it off at a different point. So now that it's on, everything should just work. Just needs to finish deploying. What happened? Rack. Oh. Right. That's not very... I mean, I guess I understand why you wouldn't want pockets on, like, one side, but, there's just not enough pockets on women's clothes. That's the simple truth. Okay. There we go. Deploy? How often does Vortex need to deploy? Free on Wish? Yeah, I'm aware of the online store. I really don't trust Wish. Actually my wife was, like, telling me how awesome Wish was until she actually started to get some of the stuff from it. And I was like, I know some of it's really good. It was that I wanted to warn her about. I said, look, once in a while you might find something really, really good on it, but temper your expectations because it's not all gonna be like that. Okay, now while that's loading, yay, it looks like I have working Alt-Tab again. Now I just have to find where I put the disk. Where's the disk? Well, I'm sure it's cold there. I'm sure it's cold for there. Yes. I was... Alright. I'm gonna try 480 resolution because I don't trust my connection to manage much more than that since I've no longer wired directly to the router. To help manage my thermals while I was mining, I've basically moved into, well, a different bedroom, so... Oh no, it put me back to the beginning of here, did it? I guess that's what happens. At least you get to take a look at my lovely, lovely sunny smiles. No, I'm not gonna shoot her. I might shoot at Chet, but not at Sunny Smiles. Oh, don't tell me that the varmint mods. I might need ammo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know, I'm gonna have to buy ammunition for this gun because I think Frontier overwrote all of the weapon mod stuff that I have to make sure that the varmint rifles get the proper 22 like they're supposed to. So I don't even know what. Yeah, this is 5.5. A 5.5 in a varmint rifle makes no sense. It's not what the developers intended, but I'll let Frontier do this to me, just this once. Okay. I'm gonna have to sell something. Ugh. I need all my ammos. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna need all these stim packs right away. There you go. And Chet will hold on to them. He'll keep them safe for me. Now, at least do I have my new Chet in here? No, that's kind of old-looking Chet. I like the new Chet that I was able to mod in, but looks like Frontier's overridden that look as well. Alright. Thanks for not giving me the proper ammo, Funny. Alright. I'm completely cheesing these bottles. Going right up to them. I'm in. Now tell me if you don't think Yar. Oh, hello. Some terrible things are happening to my hand there. I don't know if you saw this cursed hand. Alright, I'm gonna try to uncurse it. Let's see, let's put that in for laser pistol, robot repairer. You know, there we go. Slightly less cursed hand. Okay. The claw. Let's see. There we go. 4. There we go. Oh, hello. She also does the claw if she goes hand to hand. If she goes hand to hand, feels like, ha! But I'm gonna be pretty lame hand to hand. Yes. I think that's probably because it's also overriding one of the body replacers. Well, this is in a nuclear wasteland in which several things have been mutated by radiation, so, I mean, you'll see. Alright. Yes, but this is radioactive heat, so it's also DNA mutating. And they tend to bite the citizens, as they mentioned. Ah, crap. Good thing I can run like Hulk. I think I downed one. I am. Usually she starts off by giving you a bunch. But, again, the mod that I have to And it looks like even she doesn't have the right ammo for herself. Ah. Alright, alright. Yeah, she just gave me 60 rounds again of the wrong ammunition for this weapon. I mean, it's supposed to be the right ammunition, but there was a last-minute change to the game that changed this rifle to 5.5 caliber, which makes no sense. It should be a 22. And I have one more bullet left, so I'm going to switch to the laser pistol. Yar. But this is the tutorial, so they give us a tutorial gun for the tutorial mission. Ah, crap. She's dead. Nah, the geckos bit her to death, so... Ah, crap. I'm in trouble here. Well, I'm out of ammo. So... Here. I've got one thing that has 17 bullets left. Alright, alright. Let's... Alright. Let's have a look. There was, I think, Sunny's dealing with it right now. I hope... I'm playing on hardcore mode, so I really hope the dog doesn't get killed. Because on hardcore mode... No, any NPC can die on hardcore mode, so... Ah, crap. I am so screwed. Ah. Well, this is for repairing robots, so... Punching them to death until they bite me to death it is. Yep. Thing is, like, my character is super weak, as you can see. Yeah, they're knocked out. They're not dead. Oh, no. Sunny's dead, too. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Oh, well. Killed the tutorial quest giver because I didn't have enough ammo. That's hardcore mode for you. Alright. With that... Oh, crap. That's probably a broken bone. With that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the letter that I got before this all, kind of started off. Because I got a letter basically telling me where I can start the main quest of the new thing. Not field kit. But I don't know where that letter is now. It must be in data. Legion missive, yes. Frontier. Valerius is a strong fighter and excellent leader, but recent reports have received from Agent Dolus regarding the legate's behavior are disturbing. This, combined with the Northern Legion's seeming inability to secure the area, has convinced Kaiser to send his top agent to ensure the Northern conquest continues unabated. That agent is you. You are to travel to the frontier, join the Northern Legion, and aid Valerius in bringing the region under Kaiser's heel. Should Dolus' reports of Valerius prove true, you are to execute him with extreme prejudice and assume his place. So usually this missive would be delivered when you get to level 12, but they decided to allow, since, you know, a lot of people might not have played this game for 10 years, to basically skip ahead to level 12 right at the beginning of the game, if you want to. and basically start off the quest right away. Okay, so let's take a look at the world map. We started off over here in Good Springs, and we want to get to Frontier Makeshift Camp, way up here. Unfortunately, going north is not really going to be an option. If we go that way, things will kill us. Yeah. Her running in... Yeah, I think it was her running into danger, really. She ran into a big, huge group that, you know, she clearly was not ready to handle. She ran in with the wrong ammunition. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go in and fight these guys. I'm good. Oh, this is one of my favorite little Easter eggs here that was added in by a modder. Right. Suave gambler hat in a refrigerator. They added it to the Wild Wasteland. There's one of the perks you can activate when you level up is something that will introduce weird references. People thought that like Fallout was too like pop culture referential, so they decided to only turn on those references if you specifically activated a perk that would have you run into those things. So you'll only run into Indiana Jones if, you know, you've turned on that Wild Wasteland perk. I always leave it on because it's just, I love it. Yar. I think it existed in number 1, and people were fine with it. But in number 2, I think it got a little too heavy-handed for people when you could find, like, a crashed Star Trek shuttle and stuff like that. And they're like, it's not lore-friendly. Hello, the devs put it in there. It's in the game, you know? It's in the game. So. And to be fair, I have added a bunch of things to increase immersion, but, I mean, I'll also turn on a Snake Plissken companion. Why the heck not? You know what I mean? Have fun with it. It's a game. It's a freaking game. It's a game. I think some people missed that, you know, little meeting when it was revealed that this is a video game that you play for fun. I'm wondering where Hope was. Hope is a companion that was supposed to find... Oh, hello. I forgot to turn on Remember Weather, I guess. Or it got overwritten by Vortex. Basically, the weather's not supposed to change that quickly. But, well, okay. I won't be able to see a thing until the rain abates. Thankfully, I think I know an easy way to get it to abate. Yes. I might not have to wait long. I can get that guy... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get going. Can we talk? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. That's all for now. Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, mm-hmm. So I can see one problem right away is we're gonna need ammo that we don't have. Thankfully, I know a place where we can get some. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could work. To be fair, it's only the one gun in the game. I think I'm probably gonna blame Vortex because I have to install Frontier via Vortex. But yeah, okay. So all of these rifle things have been turned off by Vortex for whatever reason. If I turn all of these on, these will fix the gun issue that was in even like vanilla, the original game, that everyone agrees is just stupid. So the fact that the varmint rifle, which is the rifle we had there, it has 5.5 ammunition instead of 22. So pretty much everything sets it so that you should get 22 ammo. But in the version that shipped, it gives 5.5 and 6 instead. So, but you remember they had. Hmm. Now, after this finishes, that's why when she gave me like 60 bullets, after already giving me 60 bullets, I'm like, ah, thanks a lot, but you know. Yeah, I don't have any 22, and like it's the beginning of the game, so I mean you do the intro mission to like get into the game, but to be fair, it is a tough game, and I've decided to make it even tougher by going on hardcore, which means if I damage a limb, I can't just stim pack it better. I'll have to actually sleep overnight after healing up to get it better. So after Vortex deploys, we use Gek. Oh, and one of my mods to make this further more immersive is supposed to disable the ability for me to chow down in combat. So I can't just like stuff my face full of cheese wheels like everyone does. Because that's what I always do, and I kind of wanted to give myself a challenge. But, you know, there's a difference between a challenge and the game giving you the wrong stupid ammo. But as you can see, it's not so different from, like, Skyrim with guns. Mm-hmm. Well, no, it's a decade old now. As it is, like, it looks a lot prettier than it did in vanilla version already, thanks to a lot of my modifications. Oh yeah. Most of the characters would look like Chet looked. Now that I've loaded the stuff properly through loot, I think Chet's look will look more modern and more like Sunny, because there's been a lot of stuff I've done to the NPCs to make them look pretty. Alright, so the bad news is that during most of these times, she would have been dead already. Let's try loading here and see if she's still alive. Because I think she might be still alive. Because I don't think I've made a proper save yet, and this game doesn't usually autosave, but I've got a mod that autosaves. Alright, let's see. Yar. So I've got one shovel, a varmint rifle, and no ammo. No, I have to go back a little further. Mm. I think your game's fun. I'll enjoy watching it. If there wasn't this huge world that has just been added to my game, then I'd probably watch your stream now. But I mean, they... mm. Oh, Sims is fun. 3 or 4? Mm. Sims 4 will run on my big machine here, and that's about it. Everything else will only do 3. Okay. So yeah, this is enable quick start. Give me a speech. Someone based on speech. And Legion path, because when I play through the game properly, I'm planning on not going Legion. Am I too quiet? I'm fading. Alright, I'll try to speak up with authority. Like I mean it. So yeah, he's supposed to come to you if you've already been doing a lot of stuff for the, for Caesar's Legion. Which basically are a bunch of, well, you know, LARPers. Like, the guy Kaiser's like, yeah, I figured that if I had a good enough symbol, then people would follow me and do the terrible things I tell them to do. So he basically dresses up like Caesar and gets a bunch of people to follow him and go around crucifying people, enslaving civilians, and burning down places. So clearly I'm not going to play through them when I play the actual game, but I kind of want to see what's different if, you know, I go through playing through them right now. Yeah, I'm not going to pickpocket you, Sergeant Arcus. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Loot put us back to a different version of Sunny Smiles, and I'm fine with this. This is close to the vanilla version. Alright. Teach me to survive in the desert. Maybe with proper ammunition. You know what? Let's see if we can hire the Plague Doctor to come with us. Anyways, let's get going. The Plague Doctor has been added because I think I told you one of the other goals of this was to try to get like certain virus into the game, and I wanted to have like you know, a bit of a visual nod to it whenever something virus like happens. There are 3 coronaviruses that I've added to this mod list. Yes. Ammunition. Yes. And give me extra ammo up front. Thanks. Thank you. And you're supposed to shoot them back where she is, but I mean, come on, I'm gonna cheese this. Maybe I did. Alright. Now this time we're gonna stick together. No more Obi-Wan and Anakin stuff going on here. Plus, I need to get a gun for my backup. New features. Sentiments in Skyrim? Oh! I was gonna say, I'm... Oh. Uh, that's interesting, actually. I do love it when developers patch their old games and add new stuff. They must be doing it to get everyone aboard the Sims 5 hype train. I don't know if you know, but basically one of the big features of the new Sims 5 is that you'll be able to take a selfie with your Sims. Like, if you take a selfie, you can put your Sim into the selfie with you, digitally, using, like, augmented reality 3D stuff. Basically, you know, put yourself into the houses and characters and events that are going on with the Sims kind of thing. Yep, that's the sound of the geckos there. Behaving strangely how? If you don't mind me asking. You've got a ghost? Yeah, I think your Sim's cat has ghosts. Has a case of ghosts. Your cat should do cocaine about it. There we go. That's more of an even fight. Well, not even, but, you know, fair for me. Fair for me. There we go. Don't. Mm. Yeah, you've got ghosts in your kitty. They're not just bothering your kitty, they are in your kitty now. Your kitty has been possessed. I don't know how to tell you. Yeah, well, it's clearly too warm for my companion over here, too, as you can see. Usually the vanilla game, she doesn't have that top buttoned all the way down there. Alright, let's get in there. I want to try to rescue her for a couple of reasons. Trying to aggro them to keep... no. That wasn't enough. Let's see if Sunny's still alive. Yay! She survived. Cheyenne got killed, though. Hmm. So, the girl got killed and Cheyenne got killed. But that's why hardcore mode is a bit of a bummer if you're not ready for it. And, you know, we are at the beginning of a game. Well, yeah, yeah. My character is not very well built for like gun combos. She's more of like a speech kind of character. So that's usually what she's supposed to do. Speech, repairs, barter. I tried to build her a little bit like a mechanic, a little bit like a courier, and I figured, you know what? A courier will be able to defend themselves, but they're not going to be like the fastest hand in the West at the beginning of the game, especially after they've just been shot in the head. Right? Because you wake up recovering from a gunshot to the face, which is also why I chose a hairstyle that's kind of shaved off on the one side where she got shot. Figured you'd need to take the hair off to get in, do surgery. Uh-oh. That's not good. There's a few more rad scorpions than I'm used to around these parts. Oh yeah, that's right, I added a bunch of monster balancing things to make monsters tougher. Don't come any closer, you evil scorpion. I will burn you until you're black. Ah, crap. No more ammo. Oh, and no more ammo here. There we go. Whew. I think I might have made some of the monsters a little too bullet spongy. And damn, there's a lot more of these bloat flies than there usually are. Well, the good news is this is where our luck's about to turn around. Because it just so happens that going to a graveyard with a shovel is a good thing to do. Companion, don't chase him off a hill. Oh, don't worry. Your family's family, so. Yeah. Let's go ahead and eyeballed it. Alright, I swear I feel like that guy is getting closer. Sounds like he's getting closer. Alright. How, if I give you these gecko eggs, are you going to eat them? That's the big question here. Please don't eat them. We need to sell them to get ammo so that we won't die. Pretty much right away at the beginning of the game. Alright. Now that we've cleared out the graveyard, it's time to take the shovel. We got works to do. Alright. And let's dig this one up. One of these has a gun in it. Which one is the one with the gun? Oh, that'll help. Ah, there we go. The silenced pistol. Sure, let's give you a cleaver. A doctor with a cleaver is a classic look, even if it is a plague doctor. Isn't that right? Oh, and I forgot to change my look, speaking of looks. I should be wearing my sombrero and my bandito outfit. See? Oh, and I'm still too heavy. I'm gonna need to carry my junk. Alright. I'm sure I'll use it in crafting something. Couldn't tell you what, but, you know, something. Alright. Let's sell everything that we can possibly get our hands on, because if we're going to survive, we need as much money as we can get. Oh! What the heck? Oh, I must have sprained something, right, yes. Okay. Still, that's louder than she usually is when she sprains something. Okay, let's sell like tons of stuff basically. It just keeps getting stranger, doesn't it? I'm gonna see if I can find... Mm-hmm. Attacking something? Attacking you, perhaps? Hmm. Get as many kittens as possible. Fill the house with kittens. They will fill the empty void of the house. Alright. Brian Hecking's at the door? Is he someone you know? Oh yeah, I just forgot to get the other... Oh, I forgot to go to the schoolhouse, and it's gonna get dark soon, and I really need better lights. Because this game, when it gets dark, it gets actually dark. Can't believe I ran by the schoolhouse without going inside to get the other flower that I need. It's so dark I can barely see in front of me now. Which is going to be bad because I know there's going to be monsters right around where these flowers are. Yeah. Everyone loves the tabbies. Mm-hmm. When you're stuck on a question like that, you can always ask, what would Jesus do? Jesus would bless them both. Then he'd turn a fish into many fish for all the kitties. Then he'd tear down a temple to capitalism. Ah, crap. There we go. There we go. We won't have to deal with any more cat-sized praying mantises. To which you say, excuse me, the fuck? I took out the clutch of eggs, so no more of them here. And you said you've played through Fallout 4, and it's... Ah, okay. Fallout 4 is very similar. I would say Fallout 4 is substantially better shooter than the vanilla version of this is. Which is one of the reasons why I've heavily modded a lot of the shooting mechanics. But this is still a much better shooter than Fallout 3, which was just a disaster. Okay, Plague Doctor, if I give you some detergent, will you promise not to eat it? And I'm saying that because I have seen some of the ghouls consume the strangest things when I get them to act as my mules. Okay. So now that we've cleared up the area, we should be able to safely harvest the plants. If I can find out where they are. Give me stronger light. Here we go. Xander root. And my fatigue is at 100%, so I really should find a place to sleep before it starts to give me some bad status conditions. Plus all this running around's made me thirsty again. So I'm playing The Sims 2. I'm just playing The Sims with guns. There we go. Drink some water. And I'm halfway to being hungry, too. Which makes sense. It's been a full day of running around shooting, and I've not eaten anything yet. Oh! That did not sound good. What have I got? Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Alright. There we go. Healing powder. Make as many as I can. And let's make some gecko steak. It's got to be better than the alternative if I'm gonna have to eat something. Where's the gecko? Possibly left for another dimension. Mm-hmm.
Too long to decide whether or not I was supposed to. 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 I was
keep the adopted cat. And it's just like, alright, well, you don't seem to be interested, so I'm just gonna go kill a bird or two and never come back. Bye. Crap. There is a rough sleeping cot somewhere around here, but I can't find it because it's so damn dark. Love it. It feels like I'm actually, you know, up at 11 p.m. and out and about in a place where there's no streetlights. There we go. Here's a bed. Alright, let's sleep until... Yeah, let's sleep for 8 hours. If only. Right? Right, Courtney? If only. There we go. I can see again. Here we go. This is my favorite this is my favorite companion mod made by like the fans is Hope. Like the voice work on her is pretty darn fantastic for mod made stuff. So she's gonna kind of set the tone for what I'm expecting when I do make it over to the frontier. Which is going to be quite the trip, because if I go directly north, I'm basically going to get murdered by stuff that is way above my level. There we go. Alright, I think it's time to sell as much stuff as we can possibly get and try to gear up our weapons a little bit. Because these small arms are just not going to do it. What's your health like right now, Doctor? You're doing good enough. Oh. Also, Hope. love the jacket, but it's not protecting you very much, is it? Here, take the other gecko steak that I made. It's not gonna be great tasting, but... Mmm. What is something that will keep a lot of damage off her? Oh, this is perfect. I'll give her the sleeveless one because it's hot out. Oh? Is it a mean old kitty? Oof. Yeah, I think not. Now, if I remember correctly, there are dangerous mines around these parts because of the conflict going on. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I'm not going that way then. Spoiled and territorial, you said about that second cat. Maybe the third one will be your Goldilocks. It'll be just right. Dehydration is at 200%, so I'm gonna need to get some water in me fast. It's probably all my sprinting everywhere that keeps running me out of water so fast. To which Courtney's like, "Ya think?" Just a thought I had, that's all. I do love that trotting over dangerous stuff like open cans does damage now. That's a nice little touch. It's just like 1 HP, but it's nice. It's like really nice. You look like you're having a good time sunning yourself. I'm gonna go inside. Well, that bodyguard looked different from the last time I saw him. Let's see. Well, I could think of worse combinations. I mean, I probably could if I wanted to. Hmm. Hmm. So I think the obvious question is, are you keeping this kitty? No. Hmm. Hmm. Well, it makes sense not to try and take the cat if it's not the cat for you. Damn, so many weapon mods. Damn. Alright, it's time to get out all of the stuff we've been lugging around for selling. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yes, let's. Alright. I love that in almost every single game with one of these economies, you can walk into any store, and instead of being expected to only buy, you can basically sell whatever crap you have on you. I love it. I love it. It's ridiculous, and I love it. Here is some gecko eggs. The eggs of all those monsters that we've been shooting. What are you gonna do with it? Heck if I know. Maybe you'll cook some food out of the gecko eggs. I'm not responsible after money changes hands. Oh yeah. A rope. I'm gonna hold on to that just in case I can make something with it. Hmm. Cherry bomb. I'm sure I can make something with some cherry bombs. Oh. Hello. They really don't like it when I point guns at them. I mean, I guess that shouldn't come as a surprise, but I just wasn't expecting them to be so vocal about it. They really broke the mold with this one, man. Alright. Yeah, let's give Hope the hatchet. I'm sorry, she's got the Huntress outfit on. Let's give her the hatchet. See, she even likes it. She likes the gun, you know, bludgeoning and cutting tool instrument that I just gave her. Hmm. Oh, I forgot to sell all the bloatfly meat. There's still stuff that I don't want that I can sell. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to steal anything from these guys. They look armed to the teeth. Steal from the gun store guys who literally have guns that could end me right in front of my face. Nicotine effect and agility from smoking tobacco. I think I'll stay off it for now, but if I need it later on. I love that your companions will just chill. One of the mods I installed will make them just sit down and hang out with each other, just go around and do things and interact with the environment. Yeah. I don't know how much of the backstory you know, but they only had 18 months to deliver this to Bethesda, right? So, like, there was a lot of stuff that got cut from the game that they had in mind, and they had planned it, and they're just like, we don't have time to ship this. We barely have time to bug fix it before it goes out. Hence why it was... Mm-hmm. Yeah, it went out buggier than the first like Cyberbug 2077, which is one of the reasons why I'm so amused that everyone seems to have very quickly forgotten, you know, that Cyberbug is in many ways, I think, going to be a little bit like the New Vegas of our time. But everyone's complaining about it now, and then everyone's going to be looking back on it and saying, "My God, they made this incredible game." Everyone says The Witcher 3 is incredible now, and even it did not have the very best reception at first. And it came after two... Yeah, exactly. Witcher 1 and 2 are good. They're just not the same, you know, distilled excellence that Witcher 3 is. So, you know, I am in favor. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm in favor of letting Bethesda grow their beard on this one. Sorry, not Bethesda. Who's the, CD Projekt Red. I'm in favor of letting CD Projekt Red grow their beard on Cyberpunk 2077. I intended to buy it at launch. There was a bit of a financial situation that prevented me from doing that. And then it ended up being a good thing anyway. Well, I mean, it kind of makes me feel glad that I didn't get it. I basically made a choice. Which do I think is more important? You know, buying a piece of hardware or buying a game that will definitely need that hardware, because there's no way it was going to run on the system that I had before I picked up the card I've got in my system right now. I mean... I mean, it's brand new, and it doesn't run on most systems. Even XCOM Chimera Squad wouldn't run on the best system that I had before I picked up this video card, so... What you got in yours? AMD? NVIDIA? Oh, those are great cards. Yes. Yes. There's a lot of things that I think don't make sense about getting an i7 in the marketplace as it exists right now. You'd almost be better off getting the AMD equivalents to the i7s. I've told my brother as such, but, you know, but he's in the market, so. Yeah. Yeah. I think I've... Oh, the Core 2 Duos were absolutely terrible. I don't think anyone even really got them for anything except for embedded socks. Like, you know, system on chip and other embedded systems are the only thing I think I remember core 2 duos on. If you got a laptop with them, you got robbed. Mm-hmm. No. God, no. Not even close. Mm-hmm. And plus, I think, like, that's even ignoring the stuff that's happened with Meltdown. The funniest thing is that the core 2 duos, the only positive thing going for them is that they weren't affected by the Meltdown and Spectre bugs that affected, like, every single chips except for AMD chips. AMD had one of the 4 main vulnerabilities. And, yes, they were affected by, as I remember, Spectre, but not by Meltdown. And of the 4... Mm-hmm. It was a variant of the first attacks, I remember. I remember a person much smarter than me explaining it to me and how you have to elevate the privileges from the certain ring in the CPU to, you know, activate the stuff. But basically, you said that the only way to actually hack an AMD was if you had physical access to the AMD. That was the only way to actually activate the vulnerability. Whereas with... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm really glad that there is some competition again in the market, but I just kind of feel a little bit like AMD is wiping the floor with Intel these days. It feels a little bit like watching a wrestler go toe-to-toe with, I don't know, one of your high school bullies. It's kind of unfair to the bully, you know? It's like, okay, I might not like you, but this is just unfair. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Mm. And that's not even bringing up the Threadrippers. Like, if you want to talk performance, which is usually what Intel tries to market themselves off of, right? They're always like, oh, we are the professional choice. Buy us if you want to be serious. Except, no, not anymore, they're not. Crap. There are like almost double the geckos here that are in the vanilla game. Even with these 2 companions, I might get one-shotted here. Yeah, when the golden geckos come out, they have a special attack. So, yeah, my plague doctor's not looking too healthy. I might have to switch to a bigger gun. Didn't we get bigger guns? Oh, should I stop now then? Okay, it looks like we're all out of ammo again. Every one of us is out of ammo. Again. Good thing I gave him some melee weapons, because... Jeez Louise. Yeah. Alright, good thing I've got a shovel on me. Guess what I'm hitting them with? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like she is definitely coordinating her outfit on something other than color swatches. You know, when I was doing art stuff back in school, one of my favorite things to go based on was like color swatches, because I always felt pretty confident that someone who knew colors better than I knew them had picked out like a good set. And until I had the confidence to like, you know, really buy into my own color choices, that really helped me out a bunch. Mhm. 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 Right. But, mhm. Hmm. There you go. So there you go. She's picking it up. Mhm. Yee. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Right. Mhm. Right. Well, all of those skills are going to be very important if she goes into design or film or any of that kind of stuff. Knowing what works and what doesn't work together. Alright. You might not want to look now. I'm about to step into a bear trap, and I don't think I can do much to avoid it. And there's... what? Haven't I? Oh, whoa, whoa, what's this? Is there a button I didn't know about? Okay. Okay. I'm have I? Have I? Okay. I'm gonna stream New Vegas at 480 and hopefully that works. But So I don't know, but I think this is like a selfie thingamajig. Oh no, it's a quick action thing. That is cool. That is like super cool. I don't know if you can see all these things. That's definitely not in the original game there. Yeah, those little icons on the bottom, those have been added by some mod, and I couldn't tell you what any of them do. Some of them definitely look like quick saves and quick loads and stuff, but it must be like a quick menu of some kind. Yar. So yeah, I'm probably gonna mess up this bear trap and get myself stuck in it, so yeah, let's see if I can do— oh, I disarmed it! Usually I can't do that at this beginning part of the game. Full screen my thing or full screen your thing? I've put it to 480, so you can let me know if it's too low quality and I should try to bring it up to 720, but... Right. Right. So that... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Oh. And I mean, if you can't read it, it's not going to be a terribly... Mm-hmm. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give Hope the varmint rifle that I've got now. And I'm going to move on to pistols. Because this thing's not helping me out at all. At all. Oh, and plus I'm out of ammo. How did I run out of ammo again? Okay, 9mm rounds. Those are for you. And I need you to carry a bunch of bent tin cans and other junk until I find a place to... Well, a place to turn it into stuff. You can actually do a lot of scrap crafting in the game. You can even use the bottle caps to, like, forge different things. And then you can make fake money and coins and stuff, too, so... if you're not too worried about losing karma and stuff. Mm-hmm. Really? Yar. Mm-hmm. Hmm. That sounds like a good time to, a good way to spend time with friends. And did he let you play it, or? Hmm. Right. Sometimes a game looks, you know, like it's something you're going to be into, and sometimes you're just like, it looks interesting, but it's not my thing, right? Mm-hmm. It's made so you can jump into any of them. None of the stories are connected, though there are some things from one story that lead into another. So, for instance, in Fallout 1, the woman you get to become president of the NCR, President Trudy, continues to, like, be president into her old age in Fallout 2. She ends up being on a lot of the money in that game as well. But in some cases, some of the lore was actually kind of reversed by Bethesda when they took over the IP from Interplay, who used to own it. In the first game, bottle caps are the main currency, but because you've actually been able to help establish a government, by the time the second game comes around and you're playing as a different character, there are actual paper money bills running around again. But then when Bethesda made Fallout 3, they didn't really know that, so they're just like, yeah, bottle caps are the currency here. And so that put Obsidian, who was staffed by a lot of the people who used to work at Interplay, in this interesting position. They're like, okay, now what do we do? They're like, hey, you know what? All three currencies are on the table. Yeah, we're going to have you collect bottle caps and paper money, and guess what? The Legion, they're going to use their own coins that they're minting as well. And basically, you can use any three of them as, system in the game. Caps are your main source of money, but if you pick up paper money, it doesn't actually add any to your weight, and you can get caps for it. And there are some places that refuse to take caps and will only take the bills, basically NCR places. And then if you go to the Legion, they trade mostly in coins. And it just works really well. It adds a lot of that flavor while also, being lore friendly and stuff. And 90% of the places will just take everything. Okay, what do I need? I need the energy cell for my laser pistol. I've got some pistol rounds. Oh, and I need money because apparently I don't have enough money. Mm-hmm. They did. They did. If you want, we... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think that was probably the right way to go about things, it seemed like there were some safety valves that could get blown, or gaskets that could get exploded if, something was not handled. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yar, yar. So, who knows? Mm-hmm. Well, yar. I tend to agree that he doesn't deserve it, but I mean, he probably would have enjoyed it anyway, but... Oh, wait a second. Oh my god, that's hilarious. The telephone pole? Yeah, TES4. The Elder Scrolls 4. Yar. Howdy, partner. I suppose it might be safest if you mosey on along. I gotta say, I love the way... Yeah? Hmm. I think that there's some real possibilities of danger depending on how things go. But I mean, if it wasn't dangerous, it wouldn't be so fun, right? Alright, speaking of dangerous and fun, I think this is one of those areas that's been mined. There's landmines about, so... I'm gonna see if I can spot them from here, but... they're usually small enough and well hidden enough in this game that they can take you by surprise. Mm-hmm. Well, mm-hmm. Well, the funny thing is that if you go back and read, and I'm not sure if it was me that was tired and I mistyped it, or if I think there's a mistake there because I intended uh, Corgo to kiss Orito in front of Leilani, but you know, I might have mistyped it because I was tired at the time. Okay. I was cool with it when I read that. I'm like, oh, did I? Is that what I did? I'm like, all right, let's just roll with it. So, oh, and I'm super dehydrated again. No choice. Mhm. Mhm. Definitely, someone still has some strong feelings for that half elf. Oh. Yeah, didn't see that mine. Hmm. Yes, that I don't want to achieve too much and do metagaming stuff, but you're on the right track, you know. I'm definitely I think I can say that you're definitely on the right track. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you assuming his preferences? No, he's totally supposed to be like a Lando Calrissian kind of uh character in as many ways as possible. So, yes, that's definitely one of the things that I was going for as well. Ooh, instead of a shovel, I have a baseball bat now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's definitely I think I think it's crossed his mind at least a couple of times, for sure. So, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's feeling very glad that he's not going to be stuck in prison for basically accepting a delivery that he was, you know, obligated to accept. It's not like he had too much choice in the matter. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got to say, I am interested in what's going to happen next because you've actually kind of gone against my expectations. So I'm interested in seeing what happens in the next session. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. With that said, I would say he seems to be taking a lot of liberties with his liberty. Like a pig at trough. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you've got to remember, this is an officer who had been dealing with him for quite some time before you got involved in the picture, right? So she's got her own opinions about what is the right way to deal with this, and you know, she might think you're a little soft on him, but she might not be wanting to stop you. You know, maybe she wants to see how you operate a little bit. Hmm. Yeah, and I think Solmir is really interested because she is fun, but she's definitely got a she's kind of got that rough edge to her, so she's kind of curious like how you get by, while still maintaining that not sense of innocence, but yeah, that kind attitude. You know, she's kind of curious how have you kept your kindness even despite everything that's happened to you. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Um I'm a fan of some of the ideas of the Game of Thrones books, Fire A Song of Fire and Ice, Ice and Fire. Um and one of the things that I liked about it is mhm, but I like the fact that even when someone is brought back from the dead, usually something is taken from them, and usually they don't come back as you quite remember them. Mhm. 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 Right. But at the same time, you've noticed he's been getting a little more, perhaps needy or feral. Mhm. I mean, he survived a brush with death. So I mean, to be fair, you might expect that from anyone we know surviving a brush with death. Mhm. 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 Mm-hmm. Well, if something happens to Bonnie, then Emma will definitely know about it. Um, we can arrange some skill checks when they come back to determine if Emma notices something going on with Bonnie. So. Mhm. 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 I think that's sensible. Mhm. But it also means that if she's going to be watching over Bonnie, that Emma might not be available for the next encounters. Oh, wait a second. Do I finally have goggles? Yes, I finally have goggles. I know that sounds like a big deal, but it's because my character has 4 eyes, and that means that she's suffering perception. She's been suffering perception losses this whole game because I've not been able to find her glasses yet. And yes, I know the real Letty Ortiz doesn't need glasses. But this one has just taken a bullet to the head yesterday. So, I'm going with her needing glasses. Har 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 har. Such bad dad jokes. I love this character. Damn. I got a sniper rifle out of that encounter. Damn. Son. Too bad I don't have any 308 ammo. Okay, you've got 9 millimeters. Let's give you some rounds for it. Have you got a 9 millimeter gun, Hope? Alright, let's give you some more food. Where's the gecko steak? And here, have some iguana on a stick. I know I'm losing karma, and I don't care. I need the ammo. And it's not like you guys are going in there to clean up the city. You guys are holding a perimeter. Let's see now. Okay, Doc. So, you've got the 9 mil and a cleaver. Let's see, what else can we give you? We can't give you the sniper rifle because we do not got any ammo for anybody. Alright. Hope, what about you? What are you carrying? You're carrying... shotgun. 12 gauge. We've got 4 rounds of that. Let's have half your 9 mil back and give it to the doctor. Alright. That's not a lot of shots. And I still need to give some extra weight to you guys. Alright, the only ammo I've got is the energy pistol ammo, so better make it count. Oh wait, do I have 22 ammo? I can give that to Hope, can't I? Doesn't Hope have the varmint rifle? Nope, not the doctor. Hope. Yes. Okay, take half of my hollow points and half the standard issue. We'll have to get some armor piercing for her before we get into the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. And it's getting dark again, so I'm gonna need to get inside pretty darn quickly. Let's see, what are some really heavy pieces of apparel? Alright, this is no good. It's getting dark so quickly we're literally not going to be able to see where we're stepping. We need to get to the sheriff's house, hide out there for the night. Ah, crap! No, nope, that's not good. Ah, crap. I don't have any beer, do I? No. What? Don't shoot at Hope. Shoot at the guy. Oh, I can't see him because it's too dark out and I'm too far away. Okay, there he is. So far, I'm loving this, apart from a lot of the enemies feeling a little more bullet spongy than they did in vanilla. So far it's quite good. I mean, I've also not gotten to the separate area yet. We're gonna have trouble here, I think. They're starting to outnumber us. Plus, it's been dark for some time. The only time I can see anything is when I shoot at them. I have my flashlight on and I literally can't even see who's shooting at us anymore. Sorry, escaped convict. Looks like your head's above the rest. Yeah, I know. I know. Hmm. But to be fair, I think you knew I was punny before you let me in. Right. It's so dark that the only thing I can see are the lights on the door in that little house over there. I might be able to see more if I start shooting, like, randomly, but I don't think that'll go well, since I'm basically in a town that convicts have taken over, and they're making ransom demands, you know. You know, every time I try to get you to carry stuff for me, Hope, you're hungry. And I do have food, but I'm gonna expect more. Dun dun dun. You know what, actually? The hatchet is quite lightweight, and the bat, I think, is a little heavier. So you get the baseball bat. I don't trust any of you with the dynamite. Sorry, that's just the way it is. I'll trust you with the submachine gun, though. Where's the doctor? Not what do I need. What do you need? And you need a new gun. Here you go, doctor. Ah, finally, I can sleep for the night beside a corpse. 'Cause that's the only safe bed I know of in town. Plus, I think there's going to be a couple of mines in here somewhere. I was like a jump scare right there. And it's not even one they programmed into the game. My companion just like bumped into the side of something. I'll say. Well, guess where we're sleeping. I don't want to hear any complaints. Move the corpses. Nine good hours of sleep. And you'll feel right as rain, even if it's beside a corpse of a sheriff and I hope that's his wife. Otherwise, you know. I did. I shouldn't, but I did, Hope. And so, you know, I'm not disappointed in you. I'm actually disappointed in myself. Hello, is this a Doom Raga? Allo Doomraga. Guess where I am? Yes, I've not gotten to the frontier just yet. I'm still in Prim. But I love it. All the changes they've made to it so far are great. As long as you use loot to do the mod loading. Don't trust Vortex. But... Yes. Well, I mean, I'm the noob here, so I did not know this beforehand. So I am... you know, I'm even gonna call my channel, I think I'm gonna call it Noob Booyah. Noobuya, you know? Tell me what? It's your birthday? Well, happy freaking birthday, man! Yeah! I forget how to say happy birthday in German, but I think it's like... Yeah, no, I forget. I completely forget it. I used to know it back when I was visiting my cousin Stefan, like forever ago. But... Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. 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 It's been frickin' forever, man. Happy birthday. And what are you planning for your birthday? Did he have cake? Did he have, you know, I know Redditors love cake days. Right. That's got to be a little disappointing at least. Well, I suppose as long as you're gonna enjoy yourself, play a few games, that's probably top of your list right there. Is a couple of games, yeah? Alright, I'm gonna get my Plague Doctor companion to hold. Oh! He will actually wear it if you give him a business suit! My god, this is lovely! This is perfect! Both of them are. Both of them are. You see, I've added 3 types of coronavirus to the game, so I needed to have a doctor with me to keep me healthy and safe. By the way, he won't. If I catch any variant of a coronavirus, I'm gonna be screwed. Yar. It happens quickly with... when you start, like, you know, stealing the gear off of them. Yeah. I don't know how nude they will get in this mod, so I'm just gonna find out now before I'm in a situation where I, like, get myself off of YouTube. Okay. Okay, she's wearing sleeveless outfit. Yeah. Is that the harness? The harness doesn't look bad at all. Yeah. Yeah, the combat gear, I thought it was going to be a little bit less of clothes and more, you know, boobs. But... oh, yeah, it goes all the way. Okay, good to know. Apparently. Okay. So, good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna... yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take your dignity as well as your clothes. There we go. That should be fine. Yeah, just because I'm already so weighed down. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully, YouTube can't identify those frames of nipples. Now, am I still? I'm streaming as we speak, and then I will be editing a cut. I will be editing and then cutting a version as well later on. Oh, I'm dehydrated. That's why I can't run. Okay. I know it's dirty water, but oh well. I need to drink. I'm at frickin' 400 dehydration level. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because yes, you might need to drink water, you might need to heal health, but there's the radiation you get from drinking dirty water. You might catch a disease because I've added the extra ultimate illness mod, which yeah. I was expecting it to, be the other way around, that your thirst would be, you know, yeah, definitely. Definitely they could have made the labeling more clear on those stats and how they interacted with them. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Really? Mm-hmm. Now this is odd. I'm used to Edie being an iBot. Are you seeing this? Edie has been replaced by a humanoid android? Yeah, so take a look. This is the new Edie. Edie used to be a floating iBot. Yeah. This is new Edie here. Well, I mean, she is now. This appears to be a dead or unconscious human female. On closer inspection, you see small gaps in the artificial skin, revealing inner robotic workings. They've made her into a synth from Fallout 4. That's kind of cool, actually. To the touch, she would feel like a real person, except for being cold. There's very little in the way of serious damage. My science level's not high, but I might be able to repair it. Scrap metal, sensor modules, and scrap electronics. Okay. What do you mean, get to collecting? What do you mean, get to collecting? I have... If Hope doesn't have them, then my plague doctor should. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Scrap electronics? Yes. Sensor module? No. Not yet. And the other one... And you know what is really annoying me and getting my goat is I thought I'd activated the other Mojave drop box in the first town, but then I reloaded after I opened it, which meant it never got opened, and now I have to go back and activate a second one before I can use my drop boxes. So now I'm... Alright. Yep, have a good one. Maybe. Probably. Possibly. Bye. Like my Johnny. A man like my Johnny. Johnny Guitar. Well, that looks violent. He's, you know, Courtney, I don't know if you can see this, but I think he could use a hand. You I mean, you kind of don't even need to with me, I think. Ah. Still too heavy. Okay. Wow. I'm loving some of these colorful metaphors. And I think I will have to inform her that she ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time. I know. I know. I know. Alright, in fact, speaking of reaching, it's almost 11. If I want to get up on time for the Canadian stuff tomorrow, it's probably good idea if I start to shower up and get ready for bed. As strange as I know that sounds coming from a night owl like me. Do you think I should stream the zombie gaming with my Canadian pals tomorrow? Maybe. We're playing a game called... Hmm? No. One is a nanotech and chem eng grad. He works on medical devices. His name's Drew. And the other one is a comp sci genius and maths like major, so I'm the weird one among them. There we go. I can now run around again. At least until I start needing to get more water, because I'm still dehydrated, just less dehydrated. Can I drink from the fire hydrant? No, I can't. Why can't I? I just have to open it a little bit, right? Should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right now my dude must be so parched because he is like going pretty much nowhere. Alright. There's no place of water I know of nearby, except for going into the lion's den and going after the rest of these convicts. So, I think this is a good place for me to... Regarding the water, they've also got a hostage. They've taken refuge in one of the casinos in town. basically the one that's not going to open after I clear them out. They've wait, is it a casino or the hotel? I forget. Anyways, Courtney, it's been lovely, and let's do this again real soon, yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well,